Hi everyone, Human and Kathy from Door1 Health and our first home workout video designed for coronavirus quarantine time. Okay, let's get started. Lie down on your back, face up, and start with one leg. Raise your leg and make sure that your knees is straight and move it towards the opposite side. Make sure your knees is straight and keep going. This is a great exercise to open up your hips. Very good warm up for your hip joint. We do 2 sets for each warm up exercise. So after finishing this set, stay in the same position. You guys get 10 seconds rest time, but stay in the same position. Okay, now it's time to rest for 10 seconds. Now we're gonna repeat the same exercise. Keep going, guys. Now, after this exercise, we rest for 10 seconds, and I want you to turn around and lay on your stomach. You rest your forehead on the mat and extend your arms in front of you with your thumbs pointing upwards. And then you're going to rotate your shoulder, move your arms the same way as you see in the video. When you bring your hands next to your pockets, your thumb is pointing downward. When you move your hands in front of you, your thumb is pointing upward. And make sure your head is resting on the floor. Now we rest for 10 seconds. Well, we stay in the same position because we're going to repeat the exercise one more time. After this warm-up, I want you guys to kneel on the floor. Place both knees on the floor and your hands as well. Your hands will be on the floor. Okay, both knees on the floor. Your hands on the floor as well. And extend your right leg to your side, the same way as you see in the video. And then move your butt towards your left heel. We're warming up the groin muscles. You can start with a smaller range of motion and then you can increase it as you get warm up. Now rest for 10 seconds, but stay in the same position. Place your right hand behind your head and do this torso rotation movement. Bring the elbow towards the opposite hand and then turn around. Ideally, you guys can rotate the torso in a way that you guys can see the ceiling. After the rest time, I want you to switch sides. We're going to do that groin warm-up exercise on the left leg. Now you switch legs. Push your butt back. Make sure your left toes pointing straight forward. Now after the rest time, I want you guys to place your left hand behind your head, and we're doing that torso rotation part. Now again, after the rest time, we switch side because we're doing this exercise one more time. So again, back to the right side. We want to do the groin warm-up exercise exactly the same way as you did last time. And of course, after this one, you do the torso rotation. So get ready to place your right hand behind your head. Keep going, guys. Now get ready to switch your legs. Now your left hand behind your head, stay in the same position, and torso rotation. Now after this warm-up, we're going to start the main part of the workout. You're going to get into plank position. So place your elbows and forearms on the floor and keep the whole body up. Stay on your toes. Make sure that your butt, your lower back in a neutral position. Don't get your butt too high or low. But in case if you feel pressure or pain on your lower back, you can raise your butt a little bit. One thing is you have to keep your neck in a neutral position, so don't extend your neck too much. Keep breathing. These exercises, the main exercises of your workout, we repeat it for 3 times. So you have 3 sets. Stay in the same position, and let's do it for the second set. Get ready to rest. We have one more set. Keep breathing. Now we're going to rest for 20 seconds. And after this rest, I want you to lie down on your back, face up, and bend your knees, both knees. Now, your feet are flat. Push with your feet flat and use your thighs and your glute muscles and lift your butt up. This is a great exercise for your glute muscles, for your leg muscles, and also for your core, pelvic floor muscles. Let's rest for 10 seconds, and we're going to do the exercise, same exercise for the second set. Make sure that you initiate the movement from your feet by pressing the whole foot down on the floor. That's how you engage your leg muscles and glute muscles, and then you lift your butt up. Now get ready to rest for 10 seconds, and we have the third set of the same bridge exercise. Keep going, guys. This is the third set of this exercise. After this one, you have 20 seconds of rest. After the 20 seconds rest, I want you to kneel on the floor. Again, both knees will be on the floor, and place your hands on the floor as well. Then I want you to extend one arm and the opposite leg at the same time, same way as you see in the video. So left arm, right leg. Count to 2 or 3 and then alternate. Your thumb should point upward, and make sure your hips are even. The idea is, if I place a water bottle on your lower back area, that water bottle should stay there. It shouldn't fall, which means your hips are even. Engage your core muscles. Make sure you breathe in and out. Now you're going to rest for 10 seconds, and we're going to repeat the same exercise. Keep going. This is a basic exercise, is very effective and works on a lot of muscles, postural muscles, and helps with core stability as well. Now get ready to rest for 10 seconds again, and we're going to get ready for the third set, same exercise. Make sure you don't extend your neck too much. Don't bring your head up. So after finishing this third set, we're going to rest for 20 seconds. After the 20 seconds rest, I want you guys to lie down on your back with your face up. And I want you to bend one knee with your foot flat on the floor. And let's say you bend your left knee. So make sure that you turn your right toes out a little bit, and then as you squeeze your quadriceps muscles, your thigh muscles, I want you to raise your leg same way as you see in the video. When you lower your leg, I want you to place your leg down on the floor gently. Don't drop your leg. This is a very good exercise for the quadriceps muscles. I want you to rest for 10 seconds now, and then we switch leg. You're going to switch legs, and we do the same exercise on your left leg. Make sure your right knee is bent, same way as you see in the video. And your left toes are out for, let's say, 30 degrees. Your knee should be straight, completely straight. Remember, we do 3 sets of this exercise, so we rest for 10 seconds and then we switch back to your right side. Now get ready to rest for 10 seconds and switch legs again. We're going to do the same exercise on your left leg. If you guys have problem with your lower back, let's say if you have herniated disc or other issues with your lower back, and you raise your leg straight, same way as you see. That might cause a pain on your lower back, so make sure that anytime any exercise causing pain for you, don't do the exercise. Okay, ready for 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do the third set of the same exercise. Let's switch back to your right leg. Good job, guys. Now rest for 10 seconds and switch legs. Okay, so get ready to rest for 20 seconds. And then after this 20 seconds rest, I want you to turn around and lay on your stomach. Your forehead is down on the floor and your legs are flat. Then I want you to bend your right knee and raise your leg same way as you see in the video. And as you keep your right leg, your right thigh in the air, I want you to move your hip this way. So basically your knee is going to move to the side and back. So raise your leg, move to the side, back to the starting position. So this is going to engage your glute muscles. Also your hamstring is getting engaged, like the muscles on the back of your leg. For this exercise, the sole of your foot should point up. Now 10 seconds rest, and then we'll switch your legs. So same exercise, use your glute muscles, lift your knee, move it to the side and back. If it hurts your lower back, skip the exercise and move to the other one. So your knee should be at right angle. Now we rest for 10 seconds and get ready for the second set. We're going to start with the right leg. I'm not sure how clear it is in the video, but your thigh is not on the floor. You raise your leg Your thigh is in the air, and then you move your hip to the side. Now, get ready for 10 seconds rest and switch legs. Keep going, guys. We have one more set. So we're going to rest for 10 seconds and we switch back to the right leg. With the situation that we're in these days and we sit for a long time, the hip flexors, the front of your thighs are getting tight, and this exercise is a great way of working on the opposite side muscles. Now get ready for 10 seconds rest, and we're going to finish this exercise by doing same movement on your left leg. So after this exercise, we rest for 20 seconds, and then I want you guys to stand up, get ready for squat exercise. So you guys stand up gently and make sure your feet are wider than your shoulder width, with your toes pointing 20 to 30 degrees out. And we're going to do squat. I want you guys to start by turning your knee out a little bit as you want to go down. Make sure you push your butt back and your knee goes out. You're trying to keep your torso upright. And make sure your knee is not passing your toes. This exercise is a complicated exercise in terms of the mechanic and the form, but you guys doing it just a body weight squat, so it's not very risky. But if you have problem with your knee, make sure that if it cause any pain for you, don't do the exercise. I want you guys to rest for 20 seconds and we're going to repeat same movement. So you guys actually going down and you passing that 90-degree angle on your knee. So you gotta go low enough. The point here is don't let your knees to turn inward. Whenever you feel that your knees turning inward, push them out a little bit. So that helps putting less pressure on your kneecap and those structures around the knee joint. So at least you minimize the risk of the impact of this exercise on your knee joint. Okay, so another 20 seconds rest, and I want you to repeat this exercise for the third set. Keep your core muscles, your abdominal muscles engaged. Beginners might stick their hands to a chair or a pole, something that help them with balance, and then do the same exercise. Okay, so now get ready for 20 seconds rest, and after that you're staying in the standing position. Then I want you to do the inchworm exercise, but the stationary inchworm. So how you're going to do it, I want you guys to bend over and place your hands on the floor and walk with your hands forward and backwards. The key in this exercise is to keep your knees straight. This is a great exercise for the stability of your shoulder joint, and also for stretching the hamstring muscles, the calf muscles, and also it engages your core muscles. It might not be very easy for beginner clients. Now 10 seconds rest, we do the second set, same exercise. In next videos, I'll try to show you other version of this exercise, a little bit more challenging one. Now we're going to rest for 10 seconds and finish this exercise for third set. Keep going, guys. After this exercise, when you rest for 20 seconds, I want you to kneel on the floor. So both knees will be on the floor. We want to do push-up exercise. You probably have tried this exercise before. We're going to do the easy version. If you guys feel like you can do the regular push-ups, go ahead and do the regular push-ups. But we're going to show you the kneeling version, which is the easier version of doing push-ups. So both knees will be on the floor. You place your hands on the floor wider than your shoulder width, and then I want you to bring your upper body close to the floor, and then use your arm muscles, chest muscles to go back to the starting position. The key for this exercise is to engage your core and bring the whole upper body down at the same time. After rest, we do the same exercise for the second set. make sure your fingers are pointing a little bit out to protect your wrist. This might be hard for a lot of you. If you can't do this exercise, that's fine. Okay, so after this exercise, we're going to rest for 10 seconds and we're going to finish our workout by doing some stretches. I want you to lie down on your back, face up, and we start with first stretch, which is the stretch for the muscle on the back of your leg, your hamstring muscle. So hold each stretch for 25 to 30 seconds. I want you to rest for 10 seconds and switch legs. Do the same stretch for the other leg. So ideally you keep your knees straight. If you can't keep your knees straight, your hamstring is not that flexible, that's fine, but you shouldn't bend your knee too much while you keep your leg up. Ten seconds rest, and I want you to get into this position. Place your one leg, you bend in one knee, and place your thigh in front of you and place your forearms down. If getting to this position is hard for you, you may actually place your hands on the floor. So it might be hard for some of you to place the whole forearm down. So stay in this position for 25 to 30 seconds, and then 10 seconds rest, and you switch legs. This is a great stretch for a lot of muscles in your gluteal region, in the glute and buttock area. So after this stretch, I want you to rest for 10 seconds, but I want you to get into a kneeling position. So both knees will be on the floor. Actually, my bad. I want you to lie down on your back. Yeah, lie down on your back. And we're stretching. This is another stretch for your glute muscle. So bend one knee. Place the other leg on top of it and pull your leg to create a stretch in your glute muscle. Ten seconds rest, and we switch legs. So you're bending both knees. Put one leg over the other one, and then pull the lower leg. Pull it back to create a stretch in your buttock area. After 10 seconds, I want you to kneel on the floor. And we do this child pose stretch, stretching your back muscles. Extend your arms fully in front of you. push your butt back towards your heels. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope this video helps you to get active and do some exercises during this quarantine time.